So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a different type of video. Normally, we're seeing previews, match reactions, transfer news, but for the first time today, for the first time on the channel, and I'm very, very excited about this one. We are going to be doing a massive fan debate regarding the topic of Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. Several subscribers and Manchester United fans around the world have sent in their clips to the channel, and we're going to be seeing them all today on the video, and they're giving their reasons why and their views on Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out, which again is right at the top of debates and the topics of Manchester United right now going on at the club. So I think it's really important to get views on that situation. Really interesting to see if more people are Ten Hag in, more people are Ten Hag out. So I think it'd be pretty exciting for you guys as well to watch something new on the channel, freshen it up a bit. So I do hope you guys enjoy. I hope it's exciting for you. Hopefully it's something we can do more often, getting you guys involved as much as possible is what I want to do on this channel. It's mainly giving other people opportunities to come on and express themselves and give their views on Manchester United, which again, I don't want to be by myself on this. So it's always something interesting to do, getting different fans on the channel, and hopefully we can do it more often. So I do hope you guys enjoy it. It's something new. If it doesn't work out and you guys don't enjoy it, then we know not to do it again. But you never know until you try. It's something interesting I wanted to do, so I thought I'd try it. And thank you guys, everyone who sent in their clips to the channel as well. I really appreciate it. We had so many, so hopefully we can get them all involved in this video. I don't want it to be too long, so if some of you haven't made the cut, then I'm sorry about that. There's always next time to get involved, but I do hope you guys enjoy. I want to stop talking, guys, because today is not about me. It's about seeing the fans on the channel and fans around the world giving their thoughts on Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get on to the fans.
I would say I am Ten Hag out, and it's because of a couple of reasons. One is that we do not have a definitive style of play. Manchester United, as big as the club is, should have a way of playing. We play like 11 strangers put on the pitch trying to score a goal. If you look at teams around us, Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Aston Villa, they all have a way of playing. And that is not to be blamed on any other person than the manager. The manager should figure out how we should play, a pattern of play, a way of playing, how to get goals, when to pass the ball. These are coaching issues. I would not say he has been on the job for 18 months and he's not been able to get that right. Just the basic pattern of play. We do not have that at Manchester United, and we're supposed to be the biggest club in the world. Another issue I would say is his recruitment has been poor. Aside from Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro, I do not see any of his signings that have hit the ground running. This is on the manager. Manchester United should be playing at the top level, should have a way of playing, should have good recruitment. Another problem I've noticed about Ten Hag is that he's always having issues with the players. He's a top coach at a top level, coaching a top club, and he shouldn't be having issues with his players all the time. Ancelotti for Real Madrid, you don't hear him having issues with the players, and this is on the manager. His man management, his in-game tactics, everything is just poor from Ten Hag. We had a good first season, but for right now, I don't think he's the right man or the right fit for the Manchester United. That is why I'm going to say Ten Hag out.
Yo, welcome guys. I'm Saurav, and as you can tell, I'm an Indian. And I am one of those United fans that are kind of on the fence when it comes to Ten Hag. Like, I could agree to both arguments to whether, either Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. But at this moment, I would say I am leaning slightly towards Ten Hag in. Mainly because, it's just a second season. Like, if he's acting right now, he's just going to go through the same cycle of, manager doing very good in the first season, then he do like okay in the second season, and he ends up doing terrible in the third season, and he gets sacked. Like, come on. Just rinse and repeat at this point. So I just don't want to see that same cycle repeat. So that's why I just want to stick with Ten Hag. and also he's had to deal with a lot of injuries, mainly Lisandro Martinez, Casemiro, Varane, Luke Shaw. So he's had to deal with all those things. So I think he deserves another chance. And, another transfer window where, if you back him with the proper transfers, he's going to do good. I feel the same. Yeah.
Hello guys, my name is Rodney Bequin. I'm a United fan from Ghana, and I'd like to give my opinion on whether Ten Hag should be sacked or he shouldn't. Well, I don't think so, because he has done an amazing job since he came. He came to meet players who were battling mental health issues, and came to meet players who were indisciplined, and I don't think he threw any player under the bus or something. He managed players, for instance, like Sancho, who was battling mental health issues. He was able to cover up for him and took him to Netherlands to get treated or whatever. Yeah, what I know is he has done an amazing job. So he should be given enough time to improve the squad. And this season too is we to be honest, we are shit this season. But I don't blame Ten Hag, because there are a lot of injuries. Casemiro, Licha, a lot of key players that are missing this season. Luke Shaw is out. A lot of players. So I think he should be given enough time.
Hello, I am Lewis, and I am Eric Ten Hag in. I think the stuff he's done over this last year or so has been unreal. If you look at the way he manages situations, and obviously he has his flaws, and all managers do, but at the same time, I think you got to give him time. I know we've given him, he's already had a year or whatever, but at the same time, you've got all this stuff around the club. I think that's a lot of stress as a manager. Hopefully when Ineos come in, that should be decent. Obviously it's not what we wanted. We wanted Qatar, try and get back at City. But you got to do what you got to do, and I think you got to give him time, because if you go, there's not anyone else out there at the moment, especially. And I think it's all the signings that he's made, Rasmus and stuff like that. What's going to happen to them? Because if a new manager comes in, he might not like him. So, but just going to keep it short and sweet. I'm Eric Ten Hag again. There's many more reasons why I'm in. And obviously he's got his flaws like all managers do, but for the time being,
Hi mate, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on your channel. And for me, I'm Eric Ten Hag in. That is the question you asked me, am I Ten Hag in or out? And for me, I'm Ten Hag in. And why is that? Because there are way too many players in this squad that let down previous managers who ended up getting the sack. And the same is going to happen to Eric Ten Hag, because the cycle is repeating itself once again. But for me, I'm Eric Ten Hag in, because I'm not going to sit here saying that Ten Hag is guaranteed to win the Premier League or Champions League with Man United. But what I actually see us back a manager for 3 or 4 seasons and let him actually build his own team, because at the end of the day there are way too many players in this dressing room that have let down previous managers, like I've just said, and they're now starting to let down Eric Ten Hag. And what Ten Hag did in his first season just blew us all out the water and blew all our expectations out the water. We won the Carabao Cup, we got to the FA Cup final, we got to the semi-final of the Europa League, and we came 3rd in the Premier League. I think that's an incredible achievement, and yes, he struggled this season, but look how many other teams have struggled in the Premier League this season. I back Eric Ten Hag full-heartedly, but I know there's probably going to be other people on this channel saying that also Eric Ten Hag in or out, but majority are Ten Hag out at the moment, which is sad for me to see, because I think we've got a great manager and he's just getting a lot of unnecessary criticism.
Hey, this trade, I need Ten Hag to be in. Basically not among those that want him out. Do you understand? At least before judging him, you have to look at what he did at the first season. He came in. The force he came with, the matches we won at home, making Old Trafford our fortress. He's been so good. At least sometimes you have to think about the past, what he did, and now he's suffering from players which are on injuries. Mount is on injury, Luke Shaw is on injury. Most of our players are on injuries. We expect them back, and most of these players are our key players. Thank God Martinez is back, Casemiro is back, so we should give him time from now. To the end of the season, at least. Basically, I want him in. I can never rise about that. I can never protest about Ten Hag to be out. Let's just give him some time. He did well for season, giving us our first Carabao Cup on his first turn-up. You understand? So we should give him more time as a coach. we've complained so much about the injuries crisis and all the rest of them. So let's just give him a little bit time. Get me? So yeah, I want Ten Hag in. I've been a United supporter despite the energy, despite the circumstance, despite the hard times, despite the difficulties, and all the rest of him. So I've been so United, even in my blood and my DNA. You understand? So I need Ten Hag in. So we just expect results from him. We expect results from him. We expect good from him. We need to cover up the gap. You know, being at the 8th position, that's not just fair. You know, we are contesting for the Premier League again. So at least just secure the spot of the Champions League. You know, we're already out. So we need a Champions League. Let's just secure the spot. The first 4 should be okay. Yeah, first 4 should be okay. You understand? So that's just all I have to say. I need him in. I don't want to be out. So these are just the few points which I need. Let's give him some time. Let's hope on him. We know he can turn things around. I would basically want him.
Ten Hag in because of what he has achieved last year with all the players that he got, and he took over the worst Man United side ever in the league, and he took us into 2 cup finals, which we won 1 and unfortunately lost the other one, but that's not matter. And he got us top 4 out of nowhere when literally nobody else expected us to get top 4, and he managed it. So in my instance, he overachieved last year with all the players he got in, and I believe that last year was our best year under him, under Eric Ten Hag.
And there's a couple different reasons for this. I would at least keep him in the job until the end of the season, because I just don't think there's a reason to sack him now. The first reason that I would keep him is because he's never had a proper footballing infrastructure above him at Manchester United, and I think he deserves a chance to show that he can do it with the proper infrastructure. So if we get Paul Mitchell or Dan Ashworth, with a new CEO, with hopefully a new recruitment strategy, then I believe he will succeed. Like if you look at Ajax, he played beautiful, brilliant, attacking, possession-based football. I think he can do that at Manchester United, but he needs the right people above him, and the right recruitment strategy to do that. The second reason is I don't want to see Darren Fletcher or Steve McLaren become interim manager until the end of the season, and we don't have the funds to replace him mid-season. And it will also give Ineos time to do the internal review without having to worry about the manager, and then reassess at the end of the season. And if they want to bring in their own guy, then I'm okay with that. But I wouldn't sack him until the end of the season, because I still think he'd become successful.
Hello, Red Max TV. This is Happy from Canada calling in. So I'm here to give my opinion on the Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out situation. I believe that Eric Ten Hag should be sacked. I am, in fact, Ten Hag out. I do believe he should be sacked. And the reason for that is because he isn't implementing his style of play, or any style of play for that matter. We are supposed to be a transition team, and I believe that past managers such as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have probably played that type of football better. And I know he's won a trophy. I know he's won the Carabao Cup. But we've sacked, again, managers in the past, such as Louis van Gaal, after winning trophies, such as the FA Cup. So, yeah, I am Ten Hag out. I believe he hasn't implemented a style of play or his style of play, and I don't blame him for it. I think it's down to the Glazers. I think the Glazers are working behind the scenes. They are in control of most scenarios of who comes in and whatnot. So I believe it's down to the Glazers and their strictness and having Eric Ten Hag with his hands tied behind his back. So I believe it's not entirely his fault, but I do believe he isn't the right man for the job and that we should look elsewhere. So yes, I am in fact Eric Ten Hag out.
I am Ten Hag in, not based on opinion, but simple facts. Last season, many said that we overachieved with a third place and a Carabao Cup victory, but if you look at how he was not backed 100%, yet he was still able to produce good results and a style of football that many had seen. This season, it has not been the same, simply based on injury, based on a heavy preseason, and once again, not being backed correctly. Ten Hag is the right man for the job, in my opinion. His time at Ajax shows that he can produce success if he has a very good structure behind him. And with Ineos coming in and ensuring that he does have that in place, I'm sure Ten Hag will be successful.
Hello, good evening. My opinions still remain the same. I'm Ten Hag in 100% because I think the problem is not only the manager, but I think the players got a bigger problem. Because if you look at the way we had a lot of managers like Jose, Mourinho, Van Gaal, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but at the end of the day, they all got sacked. So with the coming of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I think the sky will be bright. The sky will be the limit. I would say the future is going to be bright. But I'm going to stick with Ten Hag no matter what and see how it goes. Try to maybe take some measures in order to maybe look at transfer policy, maybe with the coming of new director, new board. I think everything is going to be alright. But let's just stick with Ten Hag and see maybe how things goes for the next 1 to 2 seasons. Thank you. Bye bye.
In regards of the Ten Hag situation, I am Ten Hag in till the rest of the season, at least, because I do not see us becoming any better if we sack this manager. Even though I do understand why people are Ten Hag out, because of his big money signings flopping, us not having a style of identity, and him falling out with most of the star players. But I believe we should still back this manager, because sacking him will cause an ongoing cycle at this club. We also can't forget that he's had many injuries to deal with this season, so let's wait for all of the players to come back until we can judge him fully.
Ten Hag out, and there are a few reasons why I would like to give to support this statement. So let's get back to the first season of Erik Ten Hag. He came in and he made a few signings. That was Martinez, Anthony, Casemiro, and promoting youth. It was a good time to be a United fan, and we played good football. We had good mentality going end of the season. We won a Carabao Cup. We went to the FA Cup final. We were top 3 in the Premier League. It was expected that Erik Ten Hag would fight for the title this season, and a lot of reasons that happened, and Erik Ten Hag made very bad decisions in the 24-25 season. Firstly, he had a lot of injuries to deal with. That is difficult for any manager. But if you compare Manchester United and Real Madrid have almost the full defense out. With they are out for the whole season and they're still winning trophies. They qualified for the Champions League and they're top of La Liga. But Erik Ten Hag can't even get top 3 with the squad he has, and the signings he had made this season is very questionable. He knew that he's getting a young striker, so he needs an experienced striker to support him. But he didn't do that. He wasted money on Mason Mount, who's always injured. He replaced De Gea because he wanted a ball-playing keeper, but we are not playing that type of football. And Andre Onana has been absolute shit this season. He can't catch the ball, he can't throw the ball, he can't save a shot. It's embarrassing to be a United fan right now. And the other reasons is the man management of Erik Ten Hag. It's utterly atrocious. He has ended, a lot of feuds. He has a lot of feuds with a lot of players that include Jadon Sancho, Anthony Martial, Varane, Casemiro. And Varane and Casemiro are Champions League winners. They are, La Liga winners. They have a lot of trophies.
Hey, greetings. The question remains, I think, am I Eric Ten Hag in or out? Probably I'll say in, because I think Eric has done quite a job at Man United. Not an easy job to pick for anyone, because I've seen a lot of great managers come in. A lot of great managers come in at Man United and struggle. The likes of Jose, Van Gaal, all of those top managers who came in and struggled. Even the inexperienced ones, the likes of Ole and Co, came in and struggled a lot at Manchester United. So I wouldn't say I want Ten Hag to go, because I think he has done a great job at Man United so far. Even though I wasn't so convinced about the second season so far, but I will give him until the end of his contract, which is a 3-year contract, to see if there will be a major improvement in his performance and then overall development of the team. But I think no manager at this stage will want to take Man United. No, I don't think so, because this club is a complete shambles. Yeah, no manager will want to take this club.
So guys, what's going on? There we have it. That's the first fan debate on the channel wrapped up. I really do hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and if it's something that you did enjoy and something you want to see more often on the channel, then please let me know down below. I also want to thank everyone who sent in their videos. It really does help with these videos, as because if you don't send in the clips, we don't have this type of video going on. So thank you to everyone who did that. And also, it's something I want to do more often, something new I want to add to the channel, and I want it to be a regular thing, these debates as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it, so we can do it more often. But thank you guys. If you did enjoy, please smash a like, please subscribe to the channel as well. That would really help out. Comment down below as well your thoughts on what you heard today. Are you Ten Hag in? Are you Ten Hag out? Do you agree with that person? Do you agree with the other person? Let me know down below, guys, and let me know who you thought was the best video today. That's also interesting. But anyway, guys, that's me done. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll be back soon with the football and more Manchester United.